please leave.
Why? Because he's a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to Just Being Dale. I'm Dale, and today I was trying to go over this video of this woman using the N-word. And it got me to thinking, should people who use racial slurs be arrested for disorderly conduct? It's illegal to provoke a fight. So you know how those words will put some people in a fighting mood. So what did happen is she is banned from the bakery in New York City, the Daver Bakery, where this woman here felt it was okay to use the N-word with this employee, this black employee. Let me read you a bit. A white woman is now persona non grata at a New York City bakery after calling one of its black employees the N-words, and the cops are aware of the situation. Law enforcement sources tell us an harassment complaint was filed after an unidentified lady hurled the racial slur at Victor Karma, the Daverovich Bakery employee who was working the cash register on Sunday when the ugly incident went down. We're told an argument erupted between the woman when she was asked to put on a mask and refused to do so, only calling derogatory names when he told her not to look at her a certain way. She left the scene shortly after. Sources say that NYPD typically won't make arrests for harassment complaints like this unless they happen to occur in an officer's presence. It's unclear how the department may proceed if they find her and verify the claims. Still, we're told the cops are investigating.
Can't wear a mask, sir.
Why can't you wear?
She said she got medical problem. You don't have to serve her if you don't want to.
Why is it a regular question? You just gotta tell me why.
I'm not even, you can't even see how I'm looking at you, sir. I have sunglasses on. You can't even see how I'm looking at you. I have sunglasses on.
Gathered, I guess.
You just said, don't look at you like that. How do you see how I'm looking at you?
Excuse me, can you just serve her? If you don't want to
I
serve
just
her, let
want to
you go.
order some bagels.
If you want to serve her, serve her. If not, let you go.
Take her out.
Okay, ma'am, hello, ma'am. He's not going to serve you, so please leave.
Why? Because he's a bitch ass nigga.
No, excuse me.
Oh, that's what he is.
Hello. Now you need to go.
That's what he is.
Excuse me,
Bitch
ma'am.
ass,
Hello,
F-word.
ma'am. You
I
need
just
to
said
go.
it. You heard it.
Let me call the cop because this may have been very disruptive now.
It doesn't affect
No, you-
me that you're not going to serve me because you're a bitch.
Are you just calling my That's what you just
call
said?
him a bitch. I can call him whatever I want.
And as for the bakery, management tells us this woman isn't just banned from this establishment, but from all SS Market in the Lower East Side, where the shop is located. We're told security guards have been alerted to be on the lookout for her. And when it comes to Victor himself, we're told his bosses are fully behind him and applaud him for how he handled the situation, especially as a relatively new employee, just about 2 months in. And we're told he's been approached by different attorneys in recent days if he needs representation over this. No word yet on what legal actions, if any, he plans to take. Do you feel like she should be arrested for using the N-word, starting misconduct, making someone else angry, provoking someone? Because a suburban Phoenix man who directed a slur at a young black man was arrested last year for disorderly conduct, provoking a fight. Do you think when you use the derogatory language at other people and the racial slurs, should you be calling them that at your own risk? Let's see. Take a look at this video and tell me what you think in the comments below. Wow. He handled that so well because you see how upset he got. Now, if he was to punch him in the face and dump him in a trash can somewhere, it would have been done rightfully so. You don't say hurtful things like that to people that you don't even know. Why would you hurl that slur at him? Because you're a racist. Keep that to yourself. Glad he held his composure. Because like he said, call me the N-word at your own risk. That's not a threat implying that I might stuff you into the nearest trash can for directing such a slur my way. Rather, it's a declaration that I've got options since the law is on my side. Right. And as for the Scottsdale real estate agent who angrily told a black man that they were in a no N-word zone, has been arrested for disorderly conduct. It's a rare moment of peace for anti-racist and diversity advocates in a city that's home to Councilman Guy Phillips, who mocked COVID-19 victims and Black Lives Matter protesters at a rally where he snatched off his mask and yelled, "I can't breathe," mocking the late George Floyd. The black man, YouTuber Lil Andre Abram, was standing on the sidewalk and getting ready to film a video in Old Town Scottsdale, which isn't a crime. Paul Ng, because he's a racist, became suspicious and took it upon himself to confront Abram. This is reaching deep into the racist handbook. That phrase has been used as a justification for all sorts of harassment against blacks. And regardless of any problems Old Town might or might not have had recently, Ng has no cause to connect it to Abram. Yeah, you would think with it being 2021 that this just still wouldn't be going on, but we know it's going to take much longer for any of this to get better, and it's going to have to start with the people who are doing it. Which that brings me to my next article about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. They hired a strategist who said all white people are rife with internalized racism. And that's in a way saying they're increasing and suspicious and cruel. Her name is Genevieve Roth. She's raising eyebrows due to an essay that she wrote called Invisible Hand in Good Housekeeping following the death of George Floyd, about the challenges she faced with her black husband as part of their interracial marriage. Here's what she said. "I started to realize something bigger was at play. He is a black man raised in the South. I am a white woman raised in Alaska. My whiteness and my white privilege really got in the way," Roth wrote. "I kind of thought we had it covered. We did not. Immediately I began to understand my white privilege and unconscious bias in new, upsetting ways." She then listed examples of apparent advantages she had as a white woman over her husband in various social situations, including interactions with the police and salary negotiations. She said, "It does not matter how many marches I have planned, or how many progressive candidates I have campaigned for, or how many times I've chanted Black Lives Matter in the streets. I am rife with internalized racism and unconscious bias. And to all of the non-black folks reading this, we need to get clear on something. So are you," Roth insisted. "We lose our sense of culpability misunderstanding racial inequality as something to empathize with instead of something that we created and are uniquely required to solve." Wow, that's a powerful message. Also, earlier this month, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry leveled heavy accusations against the British royal family during a tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey, including claims that were concerned about how dark their son Archie's skin would be before he was born. Buckingham Palace issued a statement saying their racially charged accusations were concerning and were taken very seriously and will be addressed by the family in private. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening. Y'all heard the stories. What do y'all think about these different stories? Do you think it's telling us one big message, is what I was trying to get across to? Tell me in the comments below what you guys think and feel. And also, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.